Anikulapo is a moving film. It's a simple storyline that incorporates a lot of culture, as well as moral lessons about pride, greed, lies, and broken trust, among other things. The film depicts the Yorubas in the 17th century in vivid detail, including how welcoming they were, their polygamous marriage style, art skills, and traditions. In a preview of the location, the acclaimed KP village in Igboje, Oyo State, is seen at its peak. Anikulapo tells the story of Saro, the protagonist, and Queen Aralik, the deuteragonist, whose meeting results in more doom than love. Aralik is the king's youngest bride, but she later becomes Saro's lover and king's mistress. However, she later changed into Saro's lover and is the person who both makes and breaks Saro's life. A traveling Osofi weaver from Gogan named Saro relocates to Oyo in search of better grazing land. The guards welcomed him inside with open arms just when it appeared that they wouldn't send him back. Aworan discovers Saro and helps him achieve his goals by engaging in a relationship with him. When Aworan likes him, he gives him a job, a place to live, and even more, his own house and workspace. It appears that Saro and Aworan's relationship is evidence that cougars and gigolos existed in African society prior to colonialism. When Saro starts showing interest in Aralik while ignoring Aworan, the relationship quickly becomes sour. And Aralik, a sad young woman, is described as barren by her co-wives, and they try to get rid at all cost. Aralik was attempting to flee her life as an unhappy victim of the child bride trade. Anikulapo is a fantastic film that we have been looking forward to for a long time. While some may say it left them wanting more, I couldn't wait for it to be over. Remember that this is just a review, please sit back and enjoy this retreat. And don't forget to watch the full movie of Anikulapo on Netflix. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Anikulapo. The film begins in the most enthralling way possible, with a dead Saro being resurrected by a mythical creature known as the Akola bird. Anikulapo. Akola birds are said to have resurrection power. According to the narrator, if someone dies prematurely, the Akola bird resurrects them with its divine ability. However, if the person's time has come, the bird allows them to pass to the great beyond. However, when Saro is killed over his relationship with Aralik, the audience may believe the film is about to end, but it is far from it. The film actually begins where the preamble ends. Anikulapo is one of those films that suffers from a condition known as the second half syndrome. While the first half is enjoyable, it lacks the intrigue of the second. The moral lessons of greed, the regrets of decisions made, and the lack of contentment that leads to Saro's doom are all present in the second half of Anikulapo. The film is probably proof that you are sometimes exactly where you should be. To not discourage people from pursuing their dreams and desires, the conviction or chemistry between Saro and Aralik was not worth the risk. While the two actors were excellent and worked hard to portray their characters, some scenes are unprovoked, posing a significant risk. Afuleyan's actions have piqued the interest of many viewers. While the scene elicits reactions from viewers, which is likely the director's intention, as controversy is known to generate publicity, the scene is a little too short for the devastation it causes. The cast is diverse, with most of the actors known for their roles in Yoruba-themed films, such as Adebayo Solomi, Dele Ojo, and Taiwo Hossein, alongside others who put forth extraordinary efforts in their roles, such as Yinka Quadri, Fatia Balogun, Hakeem K. Kazim, and Moji Afolayan, among others. While the film has captured viewers' hearts, it, like many Nollywood films, has its flaws. And, following the rejection of Anikulapo by the Nigerian Oscar Association, one thing has become clear to me: many Nigerians accept the bare minimum from movies and expect it to be extraordinary. Beyond the display of ancient infrastructure such as clay houses, mud walls, and bamboo gates, or ancient lifestyles such as trading with cowries, the display of art skills, and small discussions about slave trading, the film accomplishes a great deal that merits an Oscar nomination. Although it follows a similar pattern to how ordinary mortals obtain mystical powers, but it is not the same. Anikulapo works well as a period piece, but the dialogue is flat and lacks depth, making the roles of the chiefs and mothers in the film unimportant. Still, the use of the native Yoruba language, now mostly spoken by Yorubas in the interior parts of the group, in the film is a plus for the production team, as is the wise decision to cast K-character Kozims as mute. Furthermore, the film's casting is flawless, as all of the actors are cast in roles that they can successfully perform. The protagonist and deuteragonist acting is commendable, as they kept their A-game until the end. I also enjoy the scripting and how the film ends for both of them. Anikulapo is a fantastic film that we have been looking forward to for a long time. While some may say it left them wanting more, I couldn't wait for it to be over. Remember that this is just a review, please sit back and enjoy this retreat. And don't forget to watch the full movie of Anikulapo on Netflix. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well.